Hey, my friends, welcome. This is Bess McCarty, coach for network marketers and also called the Shrink of MLM. Welcome to this Facebook Live. Today I want to tell you another story. I've been having a good time bringing you stories, true stories in network marketing that I hope are very inspirational and help you to best pass limits. Today the story is called Jacob Trades NFL for MLM. And actually, I have kind of just last minute invited Jacob to come on, so who knows, he might even appear here and be able to say some of his story in his own words or say some real inspirational things to you. By the way, Jacob Rakowski is a very, very successful network marketer who joined when he was 18, and that was, what, 5 years ago now, Jacob? And his goal was to travel the world. I'll share some of his story in a little bit with you, but his goal was to travel the world, have ultimate time and money freedom, and a few other goals that he had, and he actually achieved those. He fell in love with network marketing when he was 18 years old, and met him. I actually, yeah. Before I get into the story, I should do an announcement so that I don't forget that. I want to let you know what we're doing in case you know a network marketer who could use this. We are teaching, we have a free book giveaway, personal growth book giveaway. Hello Joyce, welcome. We are having a free book giveaway, a personal growth book, John Maxwell books and other ones, in a week, in July 7th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And howdy, welcome. By the way, if you're watching the replay, I'd love if you all type in replay. I know Joyce is a good friend, student, client, longtime friend. When I used to live in Austin, that's where she still lives. So welcome, Joyce. You ought to check out her page and what she's into. Want to let you know real quick before I get into the story, because it's really good. But want to let you know about our open house coming up in a week on Sunday, July 7th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. What we're doing is we're giving away a whole bunch of free personal growth books, and you can get registered for that drawing when you get the free ticket for the event. The event itself is going to be awesome. It's how to always get a yes when prospecting. Joyce has been using this, been growing her teams like crazy. Joyce is in our school, the MLM Millionaire Club Generic School for Network Marketers that Jeff Gamble and I teach. So this method has become so popular and getting so many great results that we wanted to teach it to everybody. So we're having an open house for the public is invited on Sunday, and that is the main cool thing that I want to let you know, because you can join us for an hour and learn the simple way to present to people, to invite and present to people. It's the easiest method I've ever seen. The simplest, most duplicatable I've ever seen in network marketing in all my 40 years of being involved in network marketing. So I would like all network marketers to know about it. It can be used in text, calls, Facebook, LinkedIn, emails, any way that you want. The key to growing any business is getting in front of people, letting a lot of people know what you do. And so the ability to do that is priceless. And this method will help you to grow your business 10x or 100x, 100 times, if you wish, what it is now. So I will post a link below where when you get the free ticket to the event, it enters you into the drawing for the free book giveaway and allows you to come to the event. If you know you're not going to make it, it's okay. It will be recorded. For those who register, a replay will be sent out. And if you are present, you can win one of the books. You may win one of the books, which will be mailed out to people. So we'd love to have you. What is the always get a yes when prospecting? It is a really cool method that never gets a no, works with people who already said no, doesn't get objections, doesn't need a video, easy, simple, duplicatable. So if you don't know about it yet, I think you might want to know about it just in case you decide to use it. Or once you know about it, you can decide if you want to use it in your business. So we'd love to have you. I'll post that link. Okay, back to Jacob. I met Jacob Rakowski, and I have invited him on just a half hour ago, so I don't know if he's available to come on or not, but we'll see. Maybe he'll be able to pop on and speak. So Jacob is an incredible young man, wise and mature beyond his years because he's done a lot of personal growth work, and he recognizes the spirituality in life and what part that plays. I think all of these things make him a very strong person who succeeded far faster in network marketing, beyond six figures, that beyond most of network marketers in the world. He says that I helped him to get to six figures. I met him when he was 21 in the airport coming back from one of Eric Worre's GoPro events. And we just sort of like resonated. I think we're going to be doing something together. So we talked afterward, and sure enough, I did help him through a challenge. But before we did that, we did lots of personal growth work, removing blocks out of the way so that he could really shoot ahead in his challenge. His goal was to jump a rank. He did a 60-day challenge with me, concluding the preparation. He jumped 2 ranks, is what happened. And he said, due to the personal growth work and all the work we did, helped me. He'd been trying to break into 6 figures for a while, but he was able to do it with this help. He said, due to this help. So, very happy, a joy to work with Jacob. He actually began his network marketing business when he was 18, and his friends said, oh, that's crazy, that will never work. After he made a success, made a full-time living with it, he took it back to some of the same friends, and some of them still didn't believe in it. So, he went on to his own success. But I remember him telling me that, he said, I want to eventually marry the right woman, which now he has. And congratulations so much to you guys. He said, I'd like to marry the right woman, have a family, but first I want to get all this stuff in place, so that I can really be there as a husband and be there as a father as my kids are growing up, not struggling to grow my network marketing business at the same time. And guess what? He did that. How many young people think far enough ahead to do that and plan out their lives like that? It's more like when they have a child or children that they think, oh, I really want to be home with my kids. How can I develop a way to work at home and be home with my kids? But Jacob thought of this ahead of time. Very, very mature thinking for an 18, 19, and 20-year-old, don't you think? So he actually wanted to do this, and ran across a few resistances. A cute little story that he told me is he got when he found network marketing, or he told his dad, I'm going to this meeting. And his dad said, well, don't let him sign you up, And Jacob came home and he goes, well, what happened? He goes, I signed up. And his dad goes, okay, when's the next meeting? Tomorrow night. Okay, I'm going to go back with you and get your money back. So his dad went with him, ended up signing up himself. And now they're both huge producers in that company. So Jacob had to, work through some things, disbelief from dad, from his peers and everything. But going back to when he was real young, here's a great little story that I nabbed and I put on my blog. So I would like to read you this, or tell you this story, and read some of Jacob's own words from it, because I think it's real good. So he said, when I was young, my dad and I used to throw the football back and forth in our bonding time. And my dad said, well, son, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I said, I had big dreams and loved football. So I said, an NFL football player. And his dad generically knew that, maybe, he's not going to be as tall or as big as some of these ball players. He said, well, son, what if that doesn't work out? What's your plan B? And he said, I don't have a plan B. That's all I want to do, and I'm going to make that work. So he stuck with that. He said, but when I reached 3rd grade, I realized that wasn't going to happen. Even though I could run a 4.5-40, I would be crushed by a 300-pound lineman if I were to play the NFL. So he said, okay, he didn't really want a plan B, but what he kept in back of his mind was this. He said, how can I live the NFL no limits lifestyle and have 6 months off per year, make millions of dollars, travel the world, meet tons of people, and be a star? And just as a little side note here, I do have a friend who was an NFL player for years, and he ended up getting out of that, become a nutritionist and a naturopathic doctor, because he said it does beat up your body. So maybe that was a blessing in disguise, huh, Jacob? They said, okay, but what he kept alive, even though he gave up on that, exactly how his dream was going to happen, he still kept the dream. How can I live that NFL National Football League, no limits lifestyle and have time off, millions of dollars, travel, be a star. Well, nothing came to mind to him until he found network marketing at age 18, and he said, I fell in love. And I realized I didn't need any special skill, just the ability to follow instructions, work hard, grow myself, and never give up. Here, with network marketing, you can live the NFL lifestyle just by applying yourself with no special skill set to start. Wow, welcome, Tom. Hey, it's been a while. How are you? Glad to see you. Thanks for hopping on. He said, network marketing has allowed him to do that, and anyone can do that if they're willing to work hard, never give up, and do some very simple things every single day. Many people say, he writes, many people say it's uncomfortable to grow, to talk to people and do things I'm not used to doing, and it is, he says, but even more uncomfortable is to struggle, to not have choices, to work all our lives, to live and be less than all that we were created to be. So this is what he said. I think this is the best part. We will suffer one of two pains, the pain of discipline or the pain of regret. He says discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. When we pass away, our only regret should be that we don't know what regret feels like. Many people don't change, not because they're in pain, because the pain's not great enough to get up and do something about it. So what in our life is so unsatisfactory that if we got up and changed it, would drastically improve the quality of our lives? What deep down do we know that we need to change? So now Jacob travels the world. He's posted lots of pictures from all over the world. He's happily settled with his beautiful wife. They look so happy together. I'm so happy for you guys. And he says from traveling, he realized that many people deprive their entire lives by allowing themselves to become overworked and overstressed. This in turn takes away from exactly what we're working so hard for, an incredible life. They completely miss the boat of life. And welcome, Tina. How are you? Oh, my friend. I'm glad to see you. Glad to see you. Welcome. So he says, Jacob says that people entirely miss the boat of life. What's it for? He said, what if we could work extremely hard off and on for a few short years, like say under 10 years, and live the rest of our life doing what we choose to because we love to, not because we have to. This can be accomplished with a residual income to cover all your expenses and then as much more as you need to save, invest, purchase, or whatever you like. Money isn't everything, but it's right there with oxygen. Money is simply a unit of choice. Want more choices of life? In life, make a bigger impact on the world and make more money. I wholeheartedly love that. All you need to do to make the world better and impact as many as possible is to accomplish that dream. Welcome, Kelly. Guess what, Kelly? I'm talking about your son Jacob right now. Kelly, Jacob's mom is on and Dawn is on. Oh my goodness. Hello, Dawn Fela. Welcome. Wow. Kelly, would you like to say something? May I bring you on camera and speak a little bit about the beauty of network marketing? I'm going to invite you on camera here and see if you'd like to. Come on. Okay, you've been invited. Of course, Kelly and her husband Bob are very, very successful network marketers, and they're Jacob's parents, and they got him off to a great start. So I've invited you to come on camera. Let's see if you would like to accept. And welcome, Dawn. So glad to see you. And Tina, awesome. She's in Spain right now? Wow. Okay. Just while we're waiting to see if Kelly accepts coming on, if she doesn't, maybe I can also invite Dawn too to come on in a few minutes. If you stay on, Dawn, I'd love to invite you on to say a few words too. Don Fela is the grandfather of network marketing, you guys. We'd love to hear from you as well. So just to finish the story, Jacob says that beyond finances, this business has given me something I never would have suspected, a real and genuine smile. One that's not hiding anything behind it, one that's not masking a life of slow, quiet, painful desperation. It's allowed me to truly live and dream again. And it's given me the most incredible relationships with all kinds of amazing people that I help to do the same as well. We learn from people and we help people, right? Jacob says, I'm still reading from the article and from his words, you were created with gifts to make an impact in this world. You were born to enjoy life, to live it on your own terms, to do whatever you want do whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want, whyever you want, with whoever you want, and help as many others as possible. That's freedom. One of the driving desires of all humans is total freedom and liberation. That's so. Don't we all want that? The freedom to be ourselves and really express who we truly are, and also the freedom to help people, because you know what? I don't know anything more satisfying and fulfilling for me. That's what I'm here for. That's what makes my day. So your life is yours to live and love it. What do you want to do with your life? So that is Jacob's story. Kelly, I've invited you on camera. I don't see you coming on right now, but thank you for watching. Thank you for popping in. Kelly is Jacob's mother, and an awesome person, a giving, heartfelt, beautiful, beautiful friend, and so glad to know you and Bob and Jacob. It's been a journey, huh? You guys are among my family, my network marketing family. And Don Fela, very, very dear person. Welcome, hon. Don, I'm going to invite you on camera and just see if by chance you'd like to come on and say a word and add. We'll see if this works or not, or if you're still on the line here. I'd love to welcome you. Meanwhile, saying hello to Han. If y'all are watching the replay, please type in replay because we'd like to thank you for that. This is a wonderful spring day here in Kansas. I guess it's summer now. Yeah, we're into summer. We're getting triple digits right now. Just got the lawn mowed right before the lives, so it's not too noisy right now, fortunately. I'm just waiting a moment to see if Don Fela, the grandfather of network marketing, wants to come on. He wrote a book called The 45-Second Presentation, and that has sold, I believe, over 1 million copies, 500,000 copies. But Don was, you would love this book. It has the basic fundamentals of network marketing kind of written down for the first time. I believe Don was training so many people, he and his wife Nancy training so many people, and then they said, we got to write this down and get it in a book so we can get it to more people. Then, keep doing one-on-one. So that's how the book was born, 45-Second Presentation. Hope I said it right the first time. And that's a must-have in our network marketing tools of books to study and learn. Hope you're learning every day. And one way that we help people to do that is Jeff Gamble, my teaching partner, and I come on Facebook Lives every Monday through Friday at noon Eastern Time, and we teach the MLM Lunchtime Leadership Show based on John Maxwell's book, 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership. So Monday we're going to cover law number 1, law of the lid, and every day of the week we cover one of the laws, and we tell new stories every time, new angles, new examples, so you can learn and deepen each of the laws. Repetition is the mother of success, Tony Robbins says. We've been doing this for a year. We're going to keep doing it to do our part in helping people to get their personal growth in and to learn every day. Another way that we're doing it is we are teaching a free event on Sunday in a week, Sunday, July 7th at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. It's going to be an open house for our generic school, the Millionaire Club School for Network Marketers. We're going to be teaching how to always get a yes when prospecting. Never gets a no, doesn't get objections, duplicatable, works with all 4 personalities, doesn't need a video, works with people who already said no to you. It's an incredible technique that Jeff evolved from real estate and brought over. He has personally recruited over 500 people frontline in network marketing and has built teams to 11,000 people in 7 countries in 3 years. He builds powerfully and fast. And so he's evolved this method. I found him and asked him to come and teach in the school, and now we teach together. I used to be a full-time network marketer for years too. Helped me raise my son as a single mom, so I know what it takes. When my company went out of business, I went into personal growth work. Became a body-mind therapist and holistic health practitioner. Brought this back to network marketers as a generic coach, a dedicated generic coach. Not going to be in a company, but this is totally my calling as a therapist, helping personally help hundreds of network marketers like Jacob to bust past their blocks of fears, negative beliefs. So that is my calling. That is what I love to do. That's why they call me the shrink of MLM. And I like that. It kind of stuck with me. So this is what I do in private coaching and in group classes and through our school. So I will, in the live now, put a link where you can get your free ticket to this event on July 7th. If you're not going to be there, you get the replay. But if you're there, your ticket, getting the ticket today, I hope, registers you for the drawing for the free personal growth books that we're going to be having a drawing and giving away a bunch and mailing out a bunch of them, John Maxwell and other books. So free ticket in the link below gets you into the event and registers you to win a free book. Enters you into that drawing. So going to be fun, you guys. Mark your calendars. Sunday, July 7th in a week, 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Will be recorded. If you can get the replay, if you register, you're not going to be there, that's okay. We'll send the replay out. Must be present to win the book, though. So we hope to see you there, and I will post the link. Thank you all for jumping on. Let's keep the discussion going. Who has a takeaway? Who has a question? Okay, and I'll put the link to Jacob's article, actually, there, too. Okay? Everybody, take care. Love ya. Bye-bye.